Hi there. My name is Jennifer, and I'm an undergraduate in my final year of a BA in psychology. This poster displays the results from my summer research project, which has now turned into my special honors-like project for Psych 418, investigating the associations between childhood family structure and adult health and well-being. We noticed that relative to the childhood family structure, health and well-being was studied extensively among children, but just how the same structure impacted adult health and well-being outcomes was less understood. This was a retrospective study, so our participants were asked at a single point in time to remember and describe their families of origin, in addition to also providing information about their subjective health and well-being as adults. The purpose of this study is to determine through mediation analysis what might explain the long-term associations between childhood family structure and adult health and well-being. We conducted a life satisfaction survey wherein 400 adults 18 and over were asked to retrospectively recall their childhood family structure from birth to the age of 18. Nuclear family was defined as living with both biological parents in the same household, and we chunked this data to reflect all, some, or none of our participants' childhood spent in a nuclear family. Subjective well-being was measured according to the satisfaction with life scale, and social support was measured using the multidimensional scale for perceived social support. Among the participants, we determined an average age of 30, give or take 9 years, and 84% of our sample was female. This was a sample of undergraduates, but because it was drawn from the diverse student body at AU, it isn't a typical undergraduate sample just because our students tend to be real adults who've had life experiences and are now returning to school as mature students. This does make our sample more representative of the general population, and the findings, therefore, more generalizable to the public. So, running our first analysis, we determined no direct association between the amount of time spent in a nuclear family and either self rated health or life satisfaction. Both p values were less than 0.31. Then we ran mediation analysis using SPSS process macro, which indicated a significant indirect association between childhood nuclear family structure and self rated health through increased adult social support, which is illustrated in Figure 1 on my poster. If you drop your gaze to Figure 2, you'll notice we found the exact same thing for life satisfaction. The broken lines indicate no direct association, but the solid line shows the indirect association, again through social support. So, what does this mean? It means more time spent living with both biological parents in the childhood nuclear family structure is indirectly associated with higher subjective health and well being in adulthood. Now, researching with impact often means asking more questions, especially when it seems like an answer to the original question might be starting to emerge. So, in that spirit, we are not yet done with this data. We are still running analyses testing the effects of other potential mediators, variables like personal resilience and the presence of a grandmother in the childhood home. Given the noted covariates of age, gender, and especially household income with both self rated health and life satisfaction, we do have to ask ourselves, is it specifically the childhood nuclear family structure producing this effect? Or is it merely a question of having more money, more stability, more stable access to resources that results in higher subjective adult health and well being? Our work to answer these questions is ongoing. I thank you for your time, and I look forward to answering any questions you have in real time.